Looking back now, there are so many moments during this process where I remember thinking, why didn't anyone tell me this part? Not the big stuff, not the obvious things like pain or swelling, but the small, weird, uncomfortable, unexpected parts that stay with you. The ones that hit you in real time when you're already in it and there's no going back. And I went into this thinking I was prepared. I really did. But there were so many things that caught me off guard. So I want to talk about those things today with you. The things that I didn't know, but I really wish I did. And I'm not saying any of this to scare you. I'm saying it so you walk into this grounded, informed, and not blindsided by the parts that nobody really talks about. It's not just your mouth, it's your whole body. One of the biggest things that surprised me was how much my entire body was involved in this. I really thought that it was going to be a mouth procedure. It's not. Your whole nervous system's activated. Your adrenaline is up. Your heart rate can fluctuate. I had alerts going off on my watch the whole time. And after it was done, I didn't just feel sore in my mouth. I felt completely drained, like I run a marathon. My whole body had just gone through something so intense. Because it had. The numbing process is intense. Nobody prepares you for that. You hear you'll be numbed and think, okay, no big deal. But the numbing shots, they're not just little pinches. There are moments where it feels like quick, sharp electric zings in your tongue, in your ear. It's not constant. But when it hits, you feel it. That part alone caught me off guard. It's not pain, it's pressure. This is something I didn't fully understand until I was in it. The dentist kept mentioning it, but I didn't understand it. It's not sharp, it's just pressure. Deep, heavy, pull-in pressure. You feel it in your jaw and it gets fatigued. You feel it in your sinuses sometimes. Your body knows something major is happening, even if it doesn't register as pain the way you expect. Bleeding can be a lot. Now, I had a feeling that I was going to have some bleeding issues. But, gauze, stuff it in there a few minutes, be alright. Sometimes it can be heavy, and it can be very hard to get under control. You're changing gauze, you're holding pressure, you're trying to stay calm, but it was just more than I expected. I felt dizzy quite a few times. Your gums don't feel like you think that they will, and that surprised me a lot. I thought after everything was out, my gums would feel smooth with a little few empty spaces, but as fleshy as it seemed, it was uneven and very metallic in taste in the holes. They're not uniform, but that's normal. What no one prepares you for is how it actually feels, and you can't explain that really. Eating becomes exhausting. This is something that I was not prepared for at all, because eating isn't just difficult, it's straight up a task. Because you're not chewing like you normally would. You're relying on your tongue more. You're moving food around differently. That alone will fatigue your entire jaw right through here. You can feel it. And when your jaw gets too tired, you just quit eating it all. Not even because you're full, because you're not. So you just go for that protein shake instead. So I lost my relationship with food. Right now, anyway. Your taste and your sensitivity can be very off. Like, really. This one caught me off guard. And honestly, I'm still dealing with it. I'm 4 weeks in right now from extraction, and I still can't use metal utensils. Because the second that it hits my tongue, these weird sharp zings hit my tongue. It's almost like having coins in your mouth. Metallic, nerve-type sensations. It's hard to explain unless you've felt it before. And it's not just the taste in general that can be off. Things can taste muted. Like corn. I cannot eat corn because it's like moving plastic in my mouth. You can't smush it. So corn is a no-go right now. Infection can affect your lymph nodes. This is something I really want to talk about because I didn't expect that at all. Nobody talks about that part. And it can freak you out if it happens. So during extractions, everything's involved, right? You can feel it move into your lymph nodes in your neck and your jawline. And when that happens, the swelling, the tenderness, the pressure in your neck and ear area, especially through here. I was doing this all through. While they're pulling, I was literally doing that. Ask for antibiotics. Ask beforehand. That way you already have it in your system, so it can't possibly cause any problems later down the line, honestly. Because your body's already dealing with a lot, and supporting it matters. The emotional side is real. This part is one people don't talk about enough. There is an emotional shift that happens. You look in the mirror and you don't look like yourself. You miss your face, and that's a real feeling. Even if you know you made the right decision, even if you don't regret it, you can still grieve what you looked like before. Both of those things can be true at the same time. Healing is not linear. You think you're going to feel better each day, and sometimes you do. And then the next day you feel worse again. Swelling changes, pressure changes, energy changes. It's not a straight line. And if you don't expect that, it can mess with you mentally. Now, weeks later, you can still feel things. This is something I didn't expect either. 4 weeks in, I still get what I can describe as like toothache pains. That's confusing because I still feel like I have teeth, but I know I don't have teeth. The sensation is real. There are sharp points in my gums where I'm not sure if it's bone spurs or if it's just the bones trying to work themselves back into a new type of bone thing. My gums are healing amazingly overall. I can see progress, and it's awesome. They're no longer red. Their holes are closing in, but it's not normal yet. There are moments where your body still reminds you that it's been through something major. So moving into dentures, it's earlier than I planned, but I'm getting dentures soon because I've already gone through the molding process, even though I was originally supposed to wait closer to the 3-month mark to let everything fully settle. But realistically, I need to be able to speak properly to teach my kids, and I need to be able to eat because I've been losing weight really fast, and I'm already small, so I can't afford to lose any more weight. So for me, going through this part a little earlier is the better choice for my health short term. It's not perfect, and I know I'll have to deal with relines later as my gums continue to change and heal. But right now, it's about finding that balance between healing and still being able to function each day. Life doesn't pause, not one bit. And this one hit me hard. Life doesn't stop. You still have responsibilities, and you still have people depending on you. You're still showing up even when your body's healing, even when your mind is trying to process everything. So, if you're about to go through this, I want you to feel prepared, not scared, just aware. And if you're already in it and you're feeling some of these things, you're not overreacting. You're not being dramatic. This is a lot, but it's also something that you move through. And I'm sharing this openly. So if you're walking through this too, you don't feel like you're the only one experiencing it this way. Okay, so it's been 4 weeks and I want to show you what it's like. I don't have my phone propped, so I'll have to do this another way. But here we go. I do have pictures. I will show you the pictures as well, because this didn't really show up too good. But when I smile, this is my smile. So, be happy. It's different. I look like my Aunt Jane. I don't look like my mama, I don't think, but I look like my Aunt Jane. But it's what it is. I am talking a lot with my tongue. It is what it is.